Hey everybody, this is your boy McFly here, and today I'm going to be doing a first half of season review on Arsenal FC. Now, I know the first half of the season isn't technically over yet, but with the holidays coming up, just wanted to be able to get this video up. Hopefully it's one of the first ones on YouTube, breaking down Arsenal's first half of season. As most of you know already, I'm a huge Arsenal supporter. I do, wake up early here in the States just to watch the games on TV, and I watch the games online when they're not broadcast on TV over here. And so, believe me, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to my Arsenal football. So let's get this started. Let's start the breakdown, and we're going to start, obviously, in the preseason and in the beginning of the season, and I'm going to start with the transfer news. Obviously, the main headlines going into the season was the whole "Where will Robin van Persie go? Will he stay? Will he go?" And of course, ultimately, we all know that the traitor left us for Man United. And I was fairly disappointed when Van Persie left, but I knew that Arsenal, would be able to bring in, some talent with the money, obviously, that they got for him. But I think he definitely did the club dirty, obviously leaving after, 8 years with the club. He just, decides that they're suddenly not, good enough for him. So whatever, good luck to him. But I don't watch any Man United games, so I won't be seeing much of him this season. Also, obviously, Alex Song also left for Barcelona. That one wasn't, too much of a shock. I actually liked that transfer a little bit because basically, if we were getting rid of Van Persie, we might as well have got rid of Song as well. Mostly because, they were really a good 1-2 duo, I think. And so if you get rid of one, you might as well have got rid of the other as well. Now, of course, with the money that came in with those sales, we were able to pick up, Lucas Podolski, Santi Cazorla. We picked up Olivier Giroud. So, those were three really strong players I felt going into the season. That would make, obviously, a huge impact, early on. Now, getting to the actual fixtures, starting the season, a little rough. I don't believe we scored a goal until the third game versus Liverpool, so a little bit shaky. Obviously, we didn't concede any goals early on in the season, kept a lot of clean sheets. Obviously, that would change. But yeah, early on in the season, I felt like we were moving okay. Our only loss in the month of September was to Chelsea. I believe they were first place in the table. So, we were moving on pretty good at the beginning of the season. And also in Champions League play, we had just beat Monpellier, the Capital One Cup. We had just slayed Coventry pretty good, 6-1. And, we had some decent momentum building. The month of October was pretty decent to us as well. We beat Olympiacos in the Champions League. We were able to beat West Ham in the league. And there was also that great Reading game where we were down 4-0 and somehow came back and won 7-5. That was a really crazy, entertaining game. But there was a couple of concerning games in October, especially that Norwich loss. It was just probably the worst game I've ever seen. No offense to anybody who is a Norwich supporter, but Arsenal played just shit that match, and just want to forget about that one. Then the month of November came along, and this was the month for ties, I guess, because we tied in 4 different matches, and we lost to Manchester United. That was a horrible game, by the way, where Vermaelen basically just gifted Van Persie a goal. It was just embarrassing, really. And the month of November, a little bit shaky. Would have liked to have seen better results. That's probably why Arsenal are 10th in the table right now, just because such a bad month of November. It kind of just, stopped all our, momentum and, kind of put us in a little bit of a slump there for a little bit. which would lead me to the month of December, where we have crashed and burned to the floor. I mean, I don't think anything could get worse. We lost to Swansea 2-0. Horrible game there. Then we went and somehow lost to Olympiacos after we took the lead in the first place. I mean, I don't know. It's just been a bad month. I mean, the West Brom game is tomorrow. I'm crossing my fingers for a win there. But just to give you guys an overall view, I know right now we're sitting 10th in the table. We're looking a little sluggish. My view is really that Wenger, Arsene, I should say, really needs to, make a couple of changes with the lineup. I'm not liking our defensive lineup at all. I really think that we really need to get Sanga back in there. With Gibbs hopefully healthy back in there. And really I'd like to see Vermaelen and Koscielny play at the back. No offense to Mertesacker, but I just don't think he is really the greatest defender in the world. He does have a good heading, but he's just really slow and I just don't like Mertesacker that much. Also, Andre Santos, I don't even know why he's on the team. Honestly, I have no idea why he's on the team. He's a completely useless player. So, yeah, that's what I think in the back. As far as the midfield, now that Wilshire's back, that's definitely positive for the midfield. Arteta hopefully has some better games ahead. I mean, honestly, Arteta, I don't know what happened this season, but he's just been missing the whole season. I mean, last season he had a great year, scored great goals, winning goals versus Manchester City, and just great goal scoring last year. And this season he just hasn't done anything. He freaking pissed away that game on that late game penalty. I mean, how do you miss the penalty to win the game? Just horrible season for Arteta. So, I don't know, maybe move him out, maybe play the Oxlade Chambo in a little bit more in the midfield. Also, it would help a little bit if we were able to pick up a solid midfielder in the next transfer window, because I just don't think we have the really, very good creative players. Thomas Rosicky is coming back, I suppose. We also have Aaron Ramsey, but he's just really more of a bench player. I really don't like Aaron Ramsey all that much. I think he's just underachieving a lot at the club, and maybe it's time to just move on to the next young talent. Just move him on to another team. Of course, at the front, the striker has really been the only bright spot, I think, for the club. Giroud and Podolski have been playing great. Of course, Santi Cazorla, in the attacking midfield. I suppose he's more, I suppose, of a center forward, an attacking midfielder. So, I mean, those three are really just, leading the team single-handedly. I mean, Santi Cazorla, for instance, is his first year in the Premier League, and he's playing amazing. I mean, he's playing like he's been playing in the Premiership for a long, long time. He moves the ball really well. I mean, he's got to be our, most valuable player, I think, at this point, as far as creativity, because we've been lacking creativity a lot this season. And also I forgot to mention at the goal. The goalie situation is completely screwed up. I mean, I don't know how many of you Arsenal supporters still have faith in Szczesny, but honestly, my faith is gone in Szczesny. I mean, we need a new goalie. We need a solid goalkeeper who can actually handle the ball and not just spill the ball, off any kick. I mean, some goals that Szczesny gives up, just spills the ball for no reason and just leads the other team to tap-ins. It's just ridiculous at this level. I mean, he really needs to step up. Manone even has better games than Szczesny sometimes. I mean, but honestly, with him, I think he's kind of reached his maximum capability. So I think we do need a stronger goalie. Hopefully in the transfer window, maybe we could pick up somebody, Manuel Neuer or somebody, somebody good in the goal. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully the board and Arsene can, get together and, agree on the fact that we do need some more talent coming in January, and we really do need to move along some of these just crappy players that just sit on our bench and rot, like Shemak and Arsene. I mean, just players that they're basically useless. I mean, they're just eating off Arsenal's salary for no reason. They barely play. They don't do much. And even when they do get in the game, they don't really do anything. And now for my final predictions on Arsenal's season. Realistically, in the league table, I see Arsenal finishing around the 4th place spot. So just barely getting into the Champions League, but I think we will finish 4th in the table. I'm pretty sure Manchester City will win and repeat again, and Manchester United will most likely finish 2nd, with Chelsea, or I suppose even West Brom, the way they're playing right now, they could finish 3rd in the table. But realistically, I think Arsenal will finish 4th. It will be a little tight. We do have to play much better than we have been. We need Podolski, Giroud, and Cazorla to really keep leading the team, and we need people like Arteta, Walcott, and the Ox to kind of step up a little more and help contribute in our attacking game. And then on the defensive side, we really need Vermaelen and Koscielny to tighten up and lead the defense a little bit more. But I see a 4th place finish here. As far as the Champions League, I think we will advance to the round of 8. Getting to the semifinals is going to really depend on who we get matched up with. I honestly don't think that Arsenal could beat a Barcelona right now. Some team like that. If we get matched up against them, it would be very difficult. A Barcelona, a Real Madrid, a Boruissa Dortmund type team. I don't think that they would be able to advance. I mean, look at the difficulties we have with Schalke and with Olympiacos. But the one good thing I do think that we have a really good shot in is the Capital One Cup. I honestly think that if we win the next game, we're going to go to the finals. And my prediction is Arsenal will finally see a trophy this season. Just really not the trophy we were all hoping for, but the Capital One Cup it's a decent tournament, and I hope that they start playing some of their better players in that tournament, because it is a chance for us to win some kind of silverware this season. Realistically speaking, the only other tournament I think we could win is the Champions League. I really don't think we would be able to make up the points to win the league this season. But I think if we make the right transfer moves in January and in the summer of next year, I do think we will be able to, finally win the elusive league title next year. So this was basically part 1 of my Arsenal review. I hope you Arsenal supporters, you Gooners out there, you like this review. And there will be a part 2, obviously, when the season's over. But good things to come, I think, at this point for Arsenal. And as always, guys, I ask if you could please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, go check out some of my other FIFA videos that I have on the channel. And make sure you're subscribed so you...